Hi, welcome to Elizabeth Reads. It is December 17th, and that means we have our Usborne Advent Calendar here and day number 17. And we are going to find out what we're going to read today. It's Pinocchio. So let's see what this story has to tell us. Geppetto the carpenter had always wanted to make a puppet. One day he found the perfect piece of wood. He began by carving a head and a little nose. Slowly, the nose grew longer and longer and longer. Geppetto was astonished, but he kept on carving. Hours later, he finished his puppet and smiled. Suddenly, the puppet jumped up, grabbed Geppetto's wig, and ran outside. "Come back here, puppet," Geppetto cried. "I'm not a puppet," shouted the puppet. "My name is Pinocchio, and I'm a real boy." Pinocchio kept running and met a policeman. "What's going on?" asked the policeman. He saw Geppetto waving a chisel. "Stop there, old man," he ordered. "You look dangerous." "Tee-hee," giggled Pinocchio. He skipped back home and snuggled in an armchair by the fire. "Foolish puppet," buzzed a cricket. "Hey," shouted Pinocchio, "I'm not a puppet, I'm a real boy." "Oh, no, you're not," said the cricket. "You're a naughty puppet. Only good puppets become real boys." Pinocchio was lost in thought until Geppetto arrived, home with some supper. Dad," said Pinocchio, "I want to be a real boy." Geppetto smiled. "Well, let's start by sending you to school." "Be good, Pinocchio." On the way to school, Pinocchio saw a crowd of people. "Are you here for the puppet show?" asked a well-dressed man. "A puppet show," said Pinocchio. "Oh, yes." He sold his school book, bought a ticket, and dashed into the show. "Hello, puppet," the performance called to Pinocchio. "Come and join us." "We're going to the land of lost toys," said a clown. "Come with us." "I'd love to," said Pinocchio at once. The land of lost toys was one big fun fair. "Yippee!" squealed Pinocchio. "Are you a lost toy too?" asked a teddy bear. Yes," lied Pinocchio. His wooden nose began to itch. "I have no family," said the teddy bear. "Nor do I," said Pinocchio, and his itchy nose began to grow. It grew longer and longer. "Foolish puppet," buzzed a little voice. "Your father is so worried he's rowing across the ocean to find you." "Oh no," Pinocchio sighed. "I must save him." Instantly, his nose began to shrink. "I'll help," cooed a pigeon. Pinocchio jumped on her back and they soared to the coast. "Pinocchio, where are you?" "There he is," cried Pinocchio. As the puppet watched, a huge wave rose up and swallowed Geppetto's boat. "I'll save you, Dad," cried Pinocchio, and he dived into the chilly water. Pinocchio swam and swam, but there was no sign of Geppetto. And then he felt a rush of water, and everything went dark. "Where am I?" wondered Pinocchio with a shudder. Peering into the gloom, he saw a faint glow. He followed it down a squelchy tunnel, squelch, 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 and stopped in surprise. An old man was sitting at a desk. "Dad?" whispered Pinocchio. "Pinocchio!" "I'm sorry I was so naughty," said Pinocchio, "but don't worry, I'll get us out of here." Pinocchio led Geppetto back along the dark, squelchy tunnel to the mouth of the cave. "Jump!" cried Pinocchio. "I'll tow you to the shore." By midnight, Pinocchio and Geppetto were home. "You're a good puppet," said Geppetto, kissing his son goodnight. The next morning, Pinocchio woke up feeling very different. "Dad, I'm a real boy at last." The end. I hope you enjoyed Usborne's version of Pinocchio, and I will see you next time. Maybe December 18th we'll have a new story for us. I bet we will. Bye-bye.